Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. This is the retirement question. If it's your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Appreciate your loyalty. I was thinking about what to talk about. Actually, this is a little bit different for me. I normally am out on the water or hiking when I do my videos, but today I'm actually in my car driving along, going to a site visit, and I thought I'd bring you along and see if I can talk and do this at the same time. So, but as far as the topic, for my situation, I've mentioned this in other videos, that I'm in that pre-retirement phase. I figured out that I probably have my finances together, and now it's just pulling the plug. But what I've noticed is that the closer it gets to me pulling the plug, the more, my mind kind of plays with the idea of, well, what if I just keep working a little bit longer and not early retire? And that's what I want to talk about, like how your mind can make good of almost anything, even in a bad situation. So I've noticed lately, and I've mentioned this in other videos, that I'm looking to pull the plug on my job and early retire fairly soon. But as the time gets closer and closer, I keep kind of like playing these games with my mind about, well, I could work a little bit longer, maybe just a couple more months, or maybe I should stay another year, and if I do, then I'll get this like extra benefit and a little bit more money and a company match and things like that. And it's really weird because a few weeks ago I'm like dead set, I'm out of here. But now it's like every other day my mind is like, well, you could work a little bit longer, maybe you could use that little extra money from that company match. Maybe that's a good idea, just to keep going just a little bit longer. And that's kind of where I'm at now. And another part of it, there's an old church there in this old town I'm driving through. Another thing I've been kicking around is that, well, maybe I don't actually leave the company and do something similar to what I was doing before, as far as working remotely from home or wherever. And there is that opportunity. I've been with the company long enough that I could make that change. But, a few weeks ago, a month ago, I wasn't even considering that. But now I'm thinking, well, you know what? I could maybe take this remote opportunity. It's very similar to what I'm doing now, other than, being on the road as much. Basically, more in line with like a tele type of job, working from home. But the only thing is, it's that there's still going to be a lot of structure. My job now, it has structure, but it's based on my schedule and not someone else's. Other than, where I'm going to, I like to, plan ahead and give them a heads up that, I'll be stopping by. But with this remote job, working from home or wherever, I think there's going to be a lot more demand of my time, in a sense that, I'm going to have to be available a certain time of the day for a certain amount of time. And I'm not sure I want to go back to that. Now, if it was a part-time basis, maybe, or even like a contract basis, would not be such a bad idea. I'm driving through these hills, as I like to call them. Pretty scenic, very green right now. Beautiful day, a little overcast, so it's not too steamy out yet. Sorry for bouncing around a little bit there, but so this opportunity, would be working from home or, wherever, just not having to, be on site or, doing like site visits, which is, attractive to me because that's more in line with what I was doing before I went back to the corporate world. But then I would also have to give up on my plans of early retiring. So now I'm at that juncture, should I do it? Should I even inquire about it? And I'm really up in the air. It would give me a little more time to kind of decide a little bit longer term, because I still, feel very healthy, like I can keep going for the next 20 years, but do I want to, and should I? So that's kind of where I'm at. If you're in that same predicament, share in the comments, let me know, what you're doing about it, what your decision was and what you based that on. And maybe give me some pointers. Should I consider, working remotely and not early retiring, or maybe looking for something else, some like contract work? Let me know. And that's really all I want to say for now. As I said before, if you're new to the station, the channel, come for the content and stay for the show. If you've been here before, I appreciate your loyalty. And like I always say, share the good as well as the challenges that you're going through, whether it's, pre-retirement or if you're already in retirement, what you're doing, how you're doing it, and your decision process. And that's something that can, benefit others, such as myself, who are on that cusp of early retiring. So I appreciate you stopping by, and thank you for your support. And if you definitely like the video, and you're welcome to subscribe as well. Share the content with anyone you think might benefit, and hopefully you'll benefit as well. So have a wonderful day as I'm out here driving through the hills on this beautiful, mostly cloudy day. So take care, everyone. Be safe out there. Have a great rest of your day.